I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and back with some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we decided to, head up here to Mount Coronet, take down, not necessarily take down, but convince Commander Kamato. I keep saying Professor because, his descendant becomes one. But yeah, we take, we change Commander Kamato's idea of sorts. Not idea, but what he was going for. He was trying to use force and try to take down whatever's inside the rift. But anyways, in this episode, we are going to head up the Coronet Highlands. Well, I guess Mount Coronet itself, and reach the Temple of Sinnoh. We got some of the corpse over here. Beyond that space-time rift, it seems there's a being that has no regard of our existence out there. Can you feel the staggering power weighing you down? I doubt any human has a chance against it. The commander's headed to the temple, but I fear the situation's already beyond our control. And, wow, I love this. Like, it's got each of the Pokemon that, on one side it's all the rideable Pokemon, on the other it's like all the nobles. Just so cool. You got, oh my god, I actually forgot its name. Weird Ear over here. It's like I finally remember. We got Cleavor, Hisuian Lilligant, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Hisuian Arcanine, Sneasler, Voltorb, Braviary, and Avalugg. Wow. And just exploring around here, there isn't really any items. But man, actually, you could investigate them too. Hold on. Statue of the one Pokemon that said that has been loyal to the ancient hero. Is that what they all say? Yeah. That appears to be it. Alright. So, let us approach and see as we get super close to the rift itself. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me, then, human. Adaman? What are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me, then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Got 10 Ultra Balls. Alright. Looking directly upwards. Here we go. We got ourselves Dialga. Oh my god. The legendary of Hisui. The god of time itself. Oh boy. So, Dialga here is an absolute beast. This thing is Steel Dragon. If you did not pick up Hisui and Gudra, this thing is crazy. This thing is the Wielder of Time for a reason, as it has a whole bunch of incredible moves at its display. Its signature move, Roar of Time, and it's just incredibly, just honestly so good. And I guess I'll let you guys hear the music, but oh my god, yeah. But yeah, I would highly recommend it if you guys like using legendaries on your team. It is an absolute amazing Pokemon. Dialga is certainly a huge threat on any team. And can you just listen to this music, man? Just gonna switch in Olivia. Actually, I should have went for Nelward, but take a listen. So yeah, as I was saying, this thing is a special attacker. It definitely could run attacks as well. It's got almost every stat above equal or above 100 except for speed. Again, legendaries are just built differently, and this one is no different, especially with that incredible typing. It's definitely going to be really hard for anything to really bring this down. Anyways, we're going to be catching this, and we do have a few Ultra Balls. Here we go. Let's see if we could catch this thing. And we already did, yeah. It's surprising, yeah. The Dialga has only actually a pretty easy catch rate, honestly. So, there we go. She caught it! The red chain was shattered. But we owe the Pokemon over the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Akari, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole thing, or the whole time as you battled, and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. Wait, it's happening again. I could hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Akari could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. All of you, we must vacate this. Yeah, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on. We gotta make it back to the summer camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. Yeah, dude, dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before, Takari. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokémon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Akari. And to you, Akari, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to this matter at hand? We left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us rather than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Akari about has been a good influence at all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We have no chance of getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is she to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it told me what we need to do. Wait, what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now, pervading space. And finally, mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least, the pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. What about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Lian might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Lian will be a fine resource to consult. What are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what the stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Akari, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and the others? The ones Volo said had messages engraved upon them? Seems we're finding some grounding. Aha! Just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Lian might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before, too. It seems like a lead worth following. It's decided, then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say, I propose we call it Origin Ore? Arida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Lian to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little task to be getting on with. But what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all of this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has the work they are suited and work they are not. And oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as your reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. You got 3 candy truffles. I brought Leanne. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I do not like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Isui's ores and stones are her precious resource, since I was the first to realize the fact that it's only natural I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling bar is more than capable of zapping both of you and that ugly bug of yours, all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! But Mars! Sorry, I had to. Everyone back at home is all worked up about the fact that you spoken by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Pearl Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leanne, if you would. Certainly. Then let us out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Alright. Finally got control here. And it's right here. It's actually where all the fossils that we saw were found, so pretty close by. So yeah, we're making our way through, and it seems that we are inching ever so closely. And we do have to take down that counterpart. Yay, thankfully for Braviary existing. And there it is right there. Guess we made it here before they did. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this their very place. What do you think, Leanne? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you'd be better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be precious as treasure, but it isn't as valuable how valuable it is. We need to restore this awful sky to normal. The earnest goody two-shoe act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit. I won't let you get in Leanne's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. Akari, you take Charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to whoever crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this battle of a lifetime. And Bandit Charm has challenged us to a battle, and once again she has 2 Pokemon. And she's starting off with her Rhydon. I believe I said this in the last time we faced her. But she is the ancestor of 2 Elite Four members, one being Bertha of the Sinnoh Elite Four, and one being, what the heck is her name? Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually forgot her name. It's like, how do I remember Bertha, not, oh, Agatha, there we go. And Agatha is the other one. This is our second time battling her, and, yeah, she's starting off with Rhydon, who has the same moveset as she did in her first battle, level 61, with the moves Stealth Rock, Bulldoze, and High Horsepower. High Horsepower, meet High Horsepower. Oh, wow, a critical hit. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, let's go with Dollop here, actually. I love how Echoes when it does that. Let's go for a Hydro Pump, Agile style. There we go. And lastly, it's Gengar. It has the moves, well, level 62 with the moves Dark Pulse, Hypnosis, and Shadow Ball. Again, it kind of really sucks that it's not as strong as it could be. Anyways, let's go for a strong style Hydro Pump. Wow, it was not enough. Oh, we dodged Hypnosis. Shadow Ball. Aw, dang. I thought we were gonna at least barely live it. Alright. Let's finish it out. Ceaseless Edge. Perfect. Battle's decided. Well, you are rather formidable. Man, Azura's really kind of behind. Come on, Clover, why don't you come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I have no interest in living back in that place with all the stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You are strong as ever, Akari. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. And they're gone with the wind. Honestly, those 3, what did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remembered never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. And on this day, Warburg Mining was born. I was able to extract some of the origin ore, or whatever you would wish to call it. I suppose I had better go with you, Akari. You obtained a piece of the origin ore. The ore of mysterious power spoken in the ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leanne. No wonder Cleveland recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Leventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Alright. It seems things are looking way better than they were a few episodes ago. Now it seems we have a much clearer path of what we have to do. And, yeah, we're getting really close to the end here. We are going to take down that other Pokemon that is threatening Hisui. And we got a Wisp over here. 7 left in the area. And again, this is just crazy how good it is to be flying with Braviary, because you get to just scale mountains way quicker. Especially just hopping on and off. Anyways, now that we're here, love my videos, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to my channel, really appreciate it. Next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we are going to see what we could do with Professor Leventon now that we have the Origin Ore, and see what can be done about it. See you guys then.